I'm gonna try to win this competition without even training for it. Muscle up, pull up, dip, back, squat. You can already guess which ones are my favorite.
In 1 rep max, you're supposed to lift as heavy as you can. You get 3 tries for each exercise.
Every kilogram gives 1 point. Let's get these kilograms stacking. My first attempt was 31.25 kilograms and the next one will be 35 kg.
The old Swedish record were 30 kilograms, which meant that I now broke it with 5 kg.
We nailed the 35. Next up, 36.25.
I think Simon's gonna win.
Simon, no doubt.
Or maybe not, because of the squats.
The squats could be troublesome.
Yeah, because this year it's like 1 point for each kilogram. Some of these guys I think gonna take over like 200, and Simon is not doing squats very often, so the squats might be difficult for him.
You're saying that he has chicken legs?
Yeah. I'm saying that, yeah.
Compared to the other guys, yeah. You can say so.
I already know that my opponents couldn't lift as heavy as I in muscle up, but at the same time I know some of them would compensate those kilograms in the squat. My goal was to break my old record, which is also the Swedish record, and that was already completed.
The smallest jump we could do was 1.25, so I tried 36.25. Almost I got up, but didn't get the last part, so I got a fail on that one. Next up is the pull-up, and the first weight I will be trying is 75 kg. Bent the legs. So I went into the pull-ups with 75 kg and I did this form. I failed that one, and then I saw a lot of athletes trying this grip, which is allowed in this competition. So I tried that as well, and to be honest, I'm kind of blown away because it felt super light, and I've never done weighted pull-ups in this grip. So therefore I felt super strong, and I will go for the 80 in my final round. So I just finished the 80 kg and I'm still just fascinated by this grip. From now on, every competition that I will be able to do this grip, I will for sure do it. Like I said, this last repetition I had 80 kg and it was my last, I couldn't do any more. But to be honest, if I started at like 75, 80, I could maybe do like 85 or something with this grip. But that's for next time.
80 kilograms was my best lift, and it was also another Swedish record. That's 2 out of 4 new records. Let's see if I can make a third one in the dip. Since I were the one setting last year's record on 120 kg, there wasn't that many athletes doing more than that weight. I tried 120 kg as my starting weight. After that, I moved on to 125 kilograms to set a new Swedish record.
Today we eat. I told you we're gonna eat. So I did my last round in the dips. I did 125 kg, wanted to save it a bit. Was planning on maybe jumping to 130, but my first reps felt a bit heavy. So I stuck with 125 and succeeded. So 125 was the one I got for the dip, and it's the new Swedish record. So I learned 2 things today. First off is that this grip is way better. And the second thing I learned was that the best way to increase your weights in 1 rep max is to only train it once per year, and it's during competition. And that's what I'm doing. My first squat of the day, I did 115 kg. It felt pretty good, but I didn't go like low enough, so it was a fail. My next up I felt like I had power, so I went for the 120. That one was good and it was correct as well. And for the last one, in order for me to get the second place, I needed to squat 130, which is 10 kg more than I've ever done. That's why I tried it, and I felt like I had power, but in the end I lost balance and had to take a step back, which is a fail. So in the end I got 120 as my squat record.
The other guys lifted heavy weights in the back squat, which gave them a lot of points and made a huge difference in the end.
So in the end I managed to get the third place, but overall I am super happy with my performance. I managed to get 3 new Swedish records in all the exercises except for the squat, which is no surprise. In order for me to get the first place, I have to increase with 30 kg in total. So if you want to see me grow my chicken legs, make sure to subscribe.